You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club.
What I want, I get it.
What?
That's right, I said it.
What?
The life you wish you had, the
What?
sugar, spice, and everything. But
What?
There you go, Chevonne. Do your signature move.
Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's Bing is for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club Season 10, Episode 9, Between a Rocky and a Hard Place. It's your boy, DJ Jesse Janedy, joined in studio by Sir Cameron Marston.
Good evening.
All of a sudden, he was like so antsy, about to snap, and wanted to just say something, and that's what we get. Good evening. Good evening.
I like that Chevonne was waving her sassy girl fun dip finger.
Don't stereotype her.
Oh, I like that candy. It's funny.
Don't stereotype that finger.
The wonderful, the lovely Chevonne Hughes.
Hello, all.
Be careful about the English accent.
Oh,
You never
Lord.
know.
Was that English?
No,
Yeah,
faux
I'll give you some English later. I'll give it to you later. That was my New York right there.
Look at her getting feisty with the tiger print.
Yes, I like to keep it feisty.
It is.
All right.
I gotta compete against you guys because y'all look so damn good all the time.
Rocking a nice little flannel we got over there, Sir Mykee Wattz.
What's up?
And running the booth we have Marissa.
What's up, guys?
Alrighty then. So basically it started with Shannon. I mean, last week was Shannon and Paula. Paula. Now, okay, do you guys think Paula really whooped Shannon's ass last week?
No.
I had a Twitter follower, shout out to you. Can't remember what your Twitter handle was, but I'll give you a shout out later. Who asked me, do I really think that Shannon was right? And, you know, he looked at it like Paula whooped Shannon's ass. I was like, Paula did not. If the girl gets up and is laughing, I mean, that was, what did you say? A nice, it was like going to Brookstone,
It
getting
was
a
a
nice.
personal massager. To the left, girl. To the left.
So Shannon was basically going crazy. She asked Paula to apologize. Again, Paula kind of had the little attitude. She was like, you can sit down. No, but bitch, if I'm coming to you to have a conversation, don't tell me what to do. She basically told her about herself. And can we get a hand clap for Paula, though? Because Paula really did step up. She apologized and actually broke down a little bit. Like, I'm not this girl. I used to be this. I'm 26 years old. I don't need to be fighting girls. And I really like that. What was it that Shannon said, though? I'm not going to be fake to you. I can be cordial with you. But you got to do the same to me. We don't have to love each other.
I'm here to
but,
stay.
Right. I'm here to stay, and I expect that you're here to stay, too. Which was cool versus, like, bitch, you're getting kicked out. I'm going to make sure you... I don't know. I like that. I love that whole moment. That, to me, is what Bad Girls Club is about.
Yeah.
Let's get the hardcore fights and then, you know, learn from the mistakes the next day.
That's the most mature moment I've seen in a long time.
And it was
like
probably the
6
only
seasons.
mature moment because the rest of the episode went downhill. from there. So we get the new girl Nancy picture, and I mean, talk about it was like American Idol in this bitch. They were all judging her, talking about her eyebrows, her teeth, her
Well, they had
facial
like the
expression.
fake body thing. I don't understand why they decided to do that. So all they had was the head. That's all they had.
Is that a fake body though?
It is like a fake. It's not really their body. It's off. Like all the girls' heads are different, like in a different proportion. Disjointed. So maybe it is their body, maybe, but it's not from the head picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which
it's a little off. It's smaller.
I would
It's
think they do that because of the intro, maybe.
maybe. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, Lord knows nobody was prepared for that voice.
Oh.
That voice was crazy.
That's
I thought it
some
was
Tennessee
Al
up in
Sharpton's
there.
little daughter or something like that.
Oh.
Memphis.
It's
starting.
So, before we get into Nancy real quick, Shannon calls her friend Eddie, which random. She has all these guy friends.
Get it.
I'm really down to think Shannon's a lesbian.
No, here's the thing though. When a girl has so many guy friends, like there's something off.
So what does that make you
Well,
in this room with us right now?
Well, listen, I have
Because
a lot of girlfriends.
we do hang out with Chevonne
That's
all the
true.
time.
That's true. But I do other things. I hang out with other people.
You what?
I know, right?
Bitch, where is your
Blasphemy.
loyalty?
But I'm just saying. But I recently had a friend who had said I have trouble having girlfriends, and since then she's been having a lot of problems with another girlfriend of mine, and it's because we now know why she has problems with girls.
Where does that come from with girls?
I don't know if it's like a competition thing, insecurity. I mean, I really can't say, but if you can't.
Well, can
be
we just throw
friendly.
your friend's tea all out right now?
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding.
no. Not gonna,
Her
I was
name
gonna-
is, she lives on, her social security number is.
But if you can't deal with other girls, you need to look within and see what's going on. Get some therapy or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, so. Oh, wait, what? Devil's advocate.
But I mean, what if you're just that secure? I mean, what if you attract? I know guys and girls, know a few of each gender that just attract everything. They attract males, females, animals.
Right.
Doesn't matter. They just have that kind of charisma.
Animals.
Some people are put off by that.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that. I think it's a problem
You
when it's like
don't, but some other girls might have a problem with
okay, I get
that,
what you're
which
saying,
then
okay.
causes this whole like, I ain't trying to be with that. She, and then so 10 guys talk to her at a club. Doesn't mean she's sleeping with all of them,
Right.
but now she's a hoe.
right.
True.
And girls just like gay men, quick to throw you under the bus because you want to make yourself look better. I'm gonna climb on your back.
Right.
You a hoe? She a hoe? Cock blocker.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you gotta find those ones who you can trust who don't.
Sometimes
do that.
I think girls are actually more. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I just wanted her to say it. She said it. Yeah.
Right, because then all the girls will be like, how's that man going to say?
I know, sexist pig.
All right,
Lies.
so let's talk about Nancy. She's here. She is 22 years old from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
I like what I've seen of her. I don't know. At first I was kind of a little put off by the picture, maybe because of what they were saying. But then she came out. She was she's
Yeah.
very hood.
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
She got a nice little booty.
Yeah. As far as Nancy's.
Hold on, somebody's vibrator is.
Yeah, I
going-
hear it too. It's not
really
mine.
annoying.
Maybe someone left their phone in the studio.
Doing
We should answer
Kegels.
it. Oh.
All right, so with Nancy, what do you think as far as how she entered the house with the whole Rocky Shannon situation, pulling her aside?
I think it was kind of juvenile. I mean, if I'm coming in the house, I don't want to hear all this nonsense. It just makes you look bad in my eyes.
I agree. I don't think they should have said anything.
Agreed.
Well, devil's advocate. We don't know how long she was in the house for, and maybe it was Shannon and Rocky who were kicking it with her for maybe an hour or two, whatnot. I mean, if it was the first 5 minutes and you pulling her aside and being like, "Oh, girl, you're gonna get jumped," no. But I mean, all they said was that don't get too trash tonight because bitches be jumping.
Right.
Now, I don't see anything wrong with that because as we look at in the past, with the girls who are not on the show any longer, the bitches got drunk, and then the bitch got jumped.
Right.
They were speaking the truth. My thing though is
And they never said Valentina's
Right.
name.
everything they said for me was true. So there's nothing that you have to defend with that. The problem with opening your mouth like that is that that's going to be turned on you by all means necessary. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. But just be prepared that you need to.
The problem
have to
is
defend yourself.
they didn't own up to it. Yeah, I said it. I
Correct.
didn't mention your name, but yeah, I said that. So what?
Right.
They should have just owned up to it. Yeah, so what?
Which then leads me, because I was telling you, for me, Rocky is young and impetuous, and she has that self-righteous thing. Because now she stood up for herself, so she thinks she has some muscle behind her. She wants Shannon to do the same thing, but Shannon, she's a little bit smarter. You know, she might be emotionally weak sometimes, as people might see, but Rocky's going a little too hard. Like, girl, you're trying to make it to the end of the show,
Right.
You know, you want a career, don't you? Because going back to the country, I don't know, girl.
Right. She's also threatened too. She's like, that's her friend. Like we saw that in the limo. She's like, you're my friend. You're my friend. And it was honesty through alcohol, but it was true. That's how she really felt, you know?
Right? She's over here going off on Shannon about not, say whose side you're on. But like, Rocky, you didn't own up to telling Nancy what Valentina did, or admitting to what you told Nancy.
Right.
She never owned up to that.
Right.
But you want Shannon to own up to sides. I mean, I get the premise of it all, but for me, it's just Rocky's immature.
Yeah. She's like, what, 20,
she's strong,
22?
but she's immature.
She's 22?
If that. 21, maybe? I
yeah,
don't know.
no,
She's never got to be older than 21.
Yeah, I would say probably.
She throws
22.
trees. I don't know.
All right, so basically Rocky goes in the house. She's like, she was cool about it. She was like, look, whatever drama happened in the house before I got here doesn't involve me. I'm coming to this fresh and new. They go out to the club, and
I knew you were going to say.
I love you, Nancy, but you was doing your little booty pop, and your tampon string came out, girl. Come
I
on.
applaud her energy, though, for her being on her cycle. That was a lot of energy. Like, I'm super fatigued. I'm not going to be out in the club booty clapping like that.
Maybe
Just
it's
letting
her
you know.
first day. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, the girls tell us she plugged it back up. She was good.
She's like, girl, thank you so much for telling me.
Then Alicia tells Valentina that the new girl knows that Valentina jumps people. Now, exactly like you said, it's fine for you to say it, but you have to know that what you say is going to get misconstrued, which it did, because the new girl didn't know that Valentina was the one that jumped people. She just knew that
How you do?
someone jumps
Somebody.
people. But thanks to Alicia, now she does. So Valentina's pissed off.
But I don't understand what her argument was that I didn't really jump in, because when I went in, I got pulled away. The fact is, you had the intent of jumping and getting involved. I don't
jumped in.
understand.
She jumped in.
She jumped in. It happened, didn't it? So why are you getting mad if someone's telling the truth about you?
She's
That makes
probably
no
embarrassed.
sense.
Well, she wasn't embarrassed. Like
Then
she
apologize
really,
for it.
She really feels like jumping people. She was like, she deserved to get jumped.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
where you get that from. I don't know
So
if that's
then-
what they be doing in Nigeria.
What I would
but-
like is somebody on YouTube or iTunes to comment. I mean, if you believe that Valentina is in the right for getting upset for being called out about the truth, I mean, try and convince me, because I'm still trying to understand it. I just think she's an idiot.
Yeah, if you guys agree with Valentina, give us a call, 424-256-1633. Again, dial the phone number right now. Ready? It's 424-256-1633.
We'll pause.
And if you can't call us right now, then what you need to do is go on iTunes, find us at Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz, subscribe to us, rate us, leave us a comment with your Twitter handle, and we will give you a shout out on the show. A few shout outs we have is Mykee Markunis. Shout out to my homegirl Jasmine from back home, Boston. Whoa. Jin MVY, Del V4, Ellie in the City, Gilly JL, Britna, Tiny Tot 180, and a Sweet Blue. Thank y'all. So if you guys want to shout out, leave us a comment on our iTunes with your Twitter handle. So, Valentina pulls Nancy's side, explains why she jumps people, calls Rocky a hoe. And, I mean, if I can remember correctly, last episode of the episode before, Valentina was hating on Shannon, right? Saying that Shannon was the one that she was trying to get Rocky on her side.
Yeah,
Valentina, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, they've had tension before. That's what I
All of a
understand.
sudden, now we hate Rocky. Where do we think that's coming from? Just from this one statement?
Valentina's an idiot.
She's dumb as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I really tried to look for some good.
She's
in her.
messy.
Like, at least Paula has she has there's something redeeming about her. She has
She's like one of those little terrier dogs that needs a good kick in the stomach so they'll never bark at you again.
Now you're gonna have
Okay,
the ASPCA
right,
on
animal
us.
abuse. Peter's gonna be like,
Once she gets one good licking in that face, Molly Wop, she'll never speak like that again.
that is true. I will say that because Valentina really be going around talking about when I come for you.
Yeah.
Her hair waving all over the place. When I come for you, I'm gonna whoop you and I'm gonna smash your face. And girl,
But
you
she-
look like you are like.
She talks with her head too, like a.
But she really did
jumps
push
up and
Shannon.
down.
now she's like a jumping monkey.
Oh, here we go. The comments now.
But she pushed her against the wall. Do you believe that she pushed Shannon against the wall with strength, or Shannon just went back?
No,
like,
Shannon didn't let
just
her
went back,
push
yeah.
her. She's like, this is weak. She's like, I don't care. Do what you got to do.
Shannon was airing out her deodorant armpit balls.
Yeah.
We caught that scene, Shannon. Although, Chevonne, you thought it was what? It might be what?
Skin tags.
Well, skin tags. Yeah, could be.
Damn, skin tags.
Could be. I don't know.
Let's
There's a lot of armpit action in this episode. You saw like
Yeah.
Stephanie's.
Hair or
Damn.
dark stains.
Speaking of Stephanie, shout out. She's going to be calling in next week. So,
Is she
Shout out to
really
her.
now?
she is.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy, one thing I noticed was has a really nice body.
Mm.
Nice short little waist,
Mm-hmm.
nice abs, and a fat ass.
Boom.
All right.
If she
That's what
can
you get from the
only
South.
get the face right.
I mean, look, compared to maybe because we saw the picture
Yeah.
first, I didn't see anything wrong
She could
with
use some polishing, but who could?
Her face
you know?
isn't bad. She's giving you throwback Little Kim, old school Little Kim.
I just feel
Minus the hair.
yeah,
I like the
hair
cornrows.
needs to do something.
I like the cornrows.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
no, but
I
when
got
she
cute.
has her hair out, I feel like
Ooh.
she needs to
Oh
add a
yeah,
little something to
just a
it.
little polishing, a little gloss. And,
But then we get a comment of her saying she doesn't want to be around Rocky because Rocky's an airhead and she just can't talk to those types of people.
because they can't what? Conversate.
Ooh.
She's calling somebody else in their head and she's using the word conversate. Moving
That was
on.
a good one. So they all go out to go get what's it called? Balloons and
Wait.
cupcakes.
Isn't this the second time this season that they've pointed out that conversated was not a word?
We have pointed it
Yeah,
out.
we point out. They did talk about it earlier about the word conversate, but I mean, it was Paula.
Because Paula was like, I don't like when you use the word, it's converse.
Yes.
Mama Paula.
So the girls go out, they're getting their nails done. Again, Valentina's talking about Rocky, saying, she's such an attention whore. Well, bitch, now I'm starting to think you're the attention whore because you can't get this girl out of your mouth. Like, I don't know who's eating Rocky out more, either Shannon or you. Like, you just can't stop spewing her name. Cam, you got something to say to that?
Paula was right. Stop talking about her already.
Yeah, moving on.
Unless you're trying to screw that. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm sorry.
What was something that Stephanie said in the last episode? Something about like you need to let that anger go because the one who angers you is the one who controls you.
Ooh,
And
She's
look
at
who's
therapy.
being, yeah,
Very
look who's
true.
being controlled. Valentina by Rocky.
And I like that Stephanie said, I don't fight in this house. If you start something with me, I just go, all right. Back off.
And same thing with Shannon though. Like, why are you worried about what team Shannon's on? You guys don't even involve her in much anyway. Why do you care?
Because she
Right.
wants
Why
to be the
the
instigator.
hell do you care? Yeah.
Valentina, you're an instigator, you're a jumper, you are a wow. So it's Alicia's birthday, costume party, and they have cake, balloons. Rocky apologizes to Valentina. What did you guys think of that situation? In the club.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Okay.
That's
That
all
might be.
I'm gonna say.
It does show that Rocky, I mean, is probably gonna grow into a really awesome person if she can do that. Or maybe it was just the alcohol. Maybe I lied.
I'm sure it was the alcohol. I get why she was apologizing. But again, I do think wrong place, wrong time. And
I mean,
then
why not though? That's probably easier. They're all drunk. Your ego's, down. It's probably easier to do that than in the house when the tensions are so high.
No, because it's like I've had people try to apologize to me when they're drunk, and I literally have told them, "That's great. Call me tomorrow when you're sober, and we can talk about it." Because when you're drunk, you're not totally in control of what you're saying and what you're thinking, you know. So I don't believe you. I cannot accept that apology because you are not in full control of yourself.
But you're also not Jumper Tina either.
I am not Jumpetina.
It makes it disingenuous because it wasn't initiated from a coherent
like, hey girl, let's have a talk.
initiative. Yeah. But I don't think Rocky would apologize if Shannon wasn't chirping in her ear though.
You don't think she would?
I don't think she would have apologized at the club if Shannon wasn't chirping in her ear. Because Shannon was like, girl,
Right.
just say, like, I told her. I think she just apologized because she realized that it was going to turn into something bigger. And she's like, I'm drunk. Why not call it now? No big deal.
Shamrock they have a weird friendship. They both mind screw each other. It's like at one time, Sherman is, brain, and then Rocky's pinky, and then it flips.
It's whoever has the beef with the other girl, the other one's behind doing the puppetry.
There it is.
But in this case, we get home, and Alicia grows some damn balls, or they're in the car. And she says, bitches need to stop talking shit behind people's back. Well, obviously, way to be the elephant in the damn room. Like, we know who you're talking about.
Right.
And now you're causing drama on your own birthday. So don't give me tomorrow. I'm so tired of the drama in the house. Like, it was my birthday. It was supposed to be my day. Well, bitch, you messed it up.
Yeah.
Because you want to be sitting in the car talking all this trash, knowing you're going to rile Valentina up, knowing you're going to rile Rocky, and Shannon won't be riled up, but Rocky will. They go home, and Alicia goes to Nancy, and we're gonna go to a caller actually, because we apparently we need a fifth voice. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
Darius from Lee Summer, Missouri.
All right, Darius, I'm gonna need you to speak up a little bit. But whose team are you on? Do you agree with Valentina in this situation?
No, I didn't. No.
Why not?
I mean, you know, the situation between her and Rocky or her and Shannon.
Period.
Yeah, just period with both the girls.
Let's see. Between the Shannon situation, I do agree on with her, because this episode Shannon did kind of act kind of floppy between her and Rocky, because you notice that Shannon would not talk to Valentina when Rocky would walk by.
But is it that serious? Like, at the end of the day, we all know Valentina doesn't really rock with Shannon like that. So, wasn't it kind of Valentina more instigating it?
I guess, well, kinda. I mean, I really just don't really like Valentina, period.
Yep, same here.
She's not really a favorite at all. What about Alicia growing some balls and starting that fight on her birthday? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Alicia in general?
I mean, I think she should just mind her business. I mean, there's no need for her to go upstairs. And, you know, the situation was dumb. There's no need to, I mean, it was over with. She talked about something. I mean, it's true. Valentina does jump. I mean, she jumped Janae. She jumped Rocky. You know, she keeps jumping.
And then final question for you. What did you think as far as Rocky and Shannon, you know, saying that to Nancy as when she first came in? I mean, do you think that it was like they were trying to help her out, like, be careful if you get too drunk, or do you think it was them starting drama?
I mean, I don't think they're trying to start drama, but, you know, it's kind of hard to say, because you never really know what their instinct is trying to do. I mean, they could have done either way, but mostly it kind of looked like they were trying to be on, you know, trying to help her out, because you saw in the beginning when Rocky she wanted her to be on her team with Shannon. Right. All right. And any last comments before we let you go? No, not really. All right. Where can we follow you on Twitter? Do you have
no Twitter?
Do you have a Twitter?
Instagram.
No. All right. We lost him.
Bye,
okay.
girl.
Thanks, Darius.
But
Did he just hug up like that?
He was like, "All right, I'm done."
He dropped the mic. He was like, "Bam, I'm out."
He said, "I said what I need to say." So then Alicia goes. She's starting this instigating thing, and I don't know. It was really confusing for me at that point, because Alicia's trying to get one story, and then she goes and instigates it by telling Valentina. Then Valentina goes inside, or goes outside and instigates it with Nancy. Nancy's just sitting there like, "Are we really gonna do this right now?"
Well, plus two, Alicia changed some of the facts of what Rocky was saying, because they didn't really deny saying anything. They were just saying that we didn't say any names. Mm-hmm. So when Alicia went out there, she'd be like, "Well, she didn't." They're saying that they didn't say it, and I was like, "What are we watching right now?"
And then, but I think it's kind of funny that Nancy's like, "Well, she didn't say it. You did it technically," and Valentina should know that, because wasn't Nancy the one to be sitting there like, "I just want to know who in this house jumps people." So, Valentina, maybe your hair's tied, your tracks are tied a little too tight in there or something, but I don't know. But
something ain't right.
I definitely feel Shamrock should have had a stronger stance on that, though.
Agreed. And going into that, Valentina goes running inside like a crazy woman, like wobbling up the stairs, like, "What is happening?" That was a really funny scene for me.
I don't know why she can't just yell like a regular
It's
person.
It's kind of really crazy.
It's like some kind of, I don't know what kind of animal I could liken it to, but I'm gonna need to go on National Geographic and find this animal, because the tone is so screechy.
It is something. I mean, and her hands just wail all over the place. Her hair's all over the place.
Because like, at least with Paula, when Paula fought with, well, when Paula tried to fight with Shannon. Like she started off yelling, but then when she was ready and she was done with it, she got quiet. Then she just threw the punch. She was good. I respect that. Like, don't just yell. Your yelling is really not effective. So what's the point?
I think she feels it's an act of intimidation.
Which
More
does not
yell.
work.
Well, it does. To me, it works on Shannon because Shannon just sits there like, wait, what is that? She's trying to like process everything that's being said.
Well, because she knows what is this chick gonna do to me? Look at me. Look at her. She's not threatening at all. So she's like, go ahead and make a fool of yourself. Go ahead and screech. Go ahead and bobble your head like you're crazy.
Clap your hands. Now everyone all of a sudden is saying, well, you know what? Rocky's the one who's fake. Rocky isn't the one that's fake. It's actually Shannon that's fake.
Point to Shannon.
Yeah.
There you go. Another point to Shannon. Yeah, she's back in their mouth. She's controlling Rocky. That's power. Just saying.
Now, do we feel that Shannon is really flip-flopping, or is she staying neutral, but she has her team?
She
I think she's playing the game. I mean, I think she appears to be flip-flopping, definitely. But
I just think these girls don't know what
it's about.
Yeah.
Like for me, I just think she's trying to make it to the end. She could maybe parlay this into something else. Clearly, you said she's gonna be on All Stars, but she's not acting thirsty like some of our past bad girl stars. Not naming names, friends of panelists here. But I don't think she's flip floppy. She's playing the game. None of you guys are really friends.
yeah, there's no friends in the bad girl's house.
Do you think Shamrock are still tight after the season?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think-
Watch us get a bunch of. How do you guys not know that Shamrock is not friends anymore?
Because I think that Rocky's gonna realize that some of this
Because I have a
stems
life
from her
outside of this?
immaturity. Like I think I gotta see life from a different perspective. I can't look at it from this country bumpkin like mentality. We're not all family here.
True dad. The girls can't go out to the club. They're pissed apparently, and Shamrock is out. They're getting drunk and they're gonna come home. I believe that the producers wanted to keep them inside the house because they knew things were, tensing up between all the girls and something was gonna blow up. I mean, even the girls were saying, it's just, you can tell someone's gonna fight tonight. I mean, even the new girls sitting there talking about, these bitches are gonna go down.
Yeah.
They get there. As they're driving there, Rocky tells Shannon, I don't want you to act fake. You're supposed to be my friend. Shannon starts crying. And
The things you do when you're inebriated.
what, as far as Shannon crying?
Yeah.
I think it's just a general, like, she feels like she has a friend and, like, she's very sensitive and emotional. And I didn't think that was fake. I thought
Flip
that she would
side
do
to
that
that.
even sober.
Maybe she was. Maybe she is fake, and this is part of the game. Because when you're trying to maintain the game, you got to distract them.
Right. And crying is the perfect
How
way
can
to
I
do it.
distract Rocky because she's yelling? She's flipping out right now in a limousine wearing a skirt where her coochie's showing. So how do I distract this poor blonde girl?
You cry.
Yeah.
Again, it was like, I said this when we were watching. I was like, does anyone else feel like we're watching Wild Kingdom? Because they were like, just like there was a moment where like they were looking at each other, like they were stalking each other. And then what you just said reminds me of like when the narrator's like, yes, and the animal Shannon uses this defense to keep the predator off her back.
David Attenborough, BBC. All right, so they get home. Valentina's pissed off. She bumps into Rocky. Again, here you go.
Childish.
Antagonizing. And Rocky handled it cool. Like, come on, you wouldn't like it if I did that to you. So?
She's just so nasty, Valentina. I just don't get it. There's no reason for her to be so nasty.
And it's not even like you're nasty and you're doing, like, anything strategic, like winning the house over. It's just nasty, just showing. I mean, she could probably be a good person outside the show.
When nobody backs you up, that's probably a good sign that you look stupid as hell.
That is true. No one does back her up.
Can
Even
you guys-
Alicia be sitting back there like...
Can you guys out there like tweet us stories, positive stories about Valentina? Because I just can't believe that there's someone who exists like this. There
Leave
has
that
to be
crap off my
another
timeline. Don't tweet me none of that crap.
No, actually, that's
There
a
has
good
to be another
challenge.
side
If you
to
guys
her.
can find a positive, productive thing of Valentina being a nice person, please send us that.
Like I need a picture of her like hammering like some wood at like Habitat for Humanity. Something. I need something redeeming.
I don't think even our comments on youth. I don't think anybody's ever said anything nice.
I
about
don't think so
Valentina.
either.
I don't care. Just don't send me none of that crap.
Can we actually forget that. I want the challenges. I want a Valentina fan to call in. If you love Valentina,
We'll be nice. I promise.
yeah, no, absolutely. I'm very curious. I want to know. I want to know.
I won't rip on you.
I want to know
We
the
don't hate
qualities.
them. We just
Maybe
don't
you
like
can change
Valentina.
us. Maybe you can change us. Maybe they're good.
I'm gonna open
Again,
mine.
the phone number is 424-256-1633. So Valentina fans, ready? Pick up your phone.
You
I'm gonna
can't
give you a
just
second.
say because, though. You have to articulate your rationale.
You're gonna take up your phone. You're gonna dial 424-256.
I can't wait to hear this.
33. Valentina fans only right now. All right.
Cue the crickets.
Right. Okay, so
And we have a caller.
Oh, I got super excited. I was like, really? Where?
Yo,
ain't no one calling in on that hotline.
that would be the end of days if somebody actually called in to defend Valentina.
So Valentina does that. She stops for a second and takes all of her anger and moves it onto Shannon. I feel like Valentina does this strategically. This is something strategic that she does versus taking it out on someone I believe she thinks with all
power.
honesty that Rocky can mess her up.
Molly whopped that ass.
So she moves the anger to the emotional one, Shannon.
Yeah, and she goes like Super Saiyan. She's like, charge!
The
Charges up
Incredible
and then unleashes.
And she unleashed, and Shannon was sitting there like, what? But
I think that's giving Valentina too much credit.
Oop.
Oh, wow.
I do believe that Valentina, though she's not truly friends with Shannon, felt that Shannon has been playing both sides of the fence to a certain extent, and she felt a little betrayed, and we all know that Valentina can't keep her emotions in check. And
You think Valentina felt betrayed?
Right, 'cause
Betrayed. That's a serious
Because
word.
they had just talked in that little hallway thing, and she's like, "Bitch, I fuck with you." Oh, sorry, but I don't mess with. I don't f with Rocky. That's just how it is.
But can we grow up though? Because like,
Okay, we're watching Bad Girls Club.
but no, I mean talking about the girls, not
Oh.
not you.
No, I mean that's what I mean. We're watching Bad Girls Club.
like,
oh
we
my
can't
God,
expect
oh,
them to be
I don't
accurate.
expect any
But
of
I'm
them.
like, so it's okay for Rocky to conversate with them when they're, converse. Sorry, to
Points
converse,
for Mykee. Snaps to Mykee.
to converse when they're being nice to her. But now that they're being nice to Sherman, all hell breaks loose. That's no hell no moment. Like I just feel like that's so stupid.
It is stupid.
it's par for the course,
It's dumb, but at
especially
the
for
same time,
Valentina.
this is where I do get upset with Shannon that she doesn't voice her opinion, because in that moment it should be like she sort of did it at the end, but it was you were letting her get too much in. What?
They had a whole audience. The whole house is watching.
Oh, Shannon liked that.
Shannon's like, okay, Valentina's gonna pop off again. There has to be somebody in that group that's getting tired of the same
Yes.
story.
Like with Jennifer.
Yes.
Which is actually what she said in the episode. Someone's going to get tired of it before we do. Ah, that was a good one.
Gameplay. Damn.
And it's already starting to
Shannon.
happen.
Y'all need to pay attention.
She is a master.
Well, especially for the clip from next week.
Queer.
At the end, Shannon basically says, I F with Rocky. Valentina crazily screams at that.
Hair going.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And on that note, let's head into predictions.
Do you or do you not mess with me?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So like you said, someone's going to snap. Now, hold up, before we get into that. So we all take notes during this show. Cam used to never take notes. I'm going to clock you right now.
Do you want to hear my note?
Today, all of a sudden, Cameron decides to get the note paper. And I was like, oh, he's going to write something. But you wrote the name of the damn episode?
So mean.
Whatever.
I wrote. What did Nancy said? She said they can get with it or they can get lost.
Yes.
And he's
they
going to take
all
that home and
laughed.
tweet it tonight.
Yes.
It's like,
It was cute. I liked it.
All right, so basically next week, Nancy
Hashtag.
seems to mess with Alicia's man.
ooh.
Start dreadlocks.
And Alicia ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. 'cause
Nope.
she's weak.
Why does everyone in the house keep dating people with dreadlocks?
She's gonna send.
Atlanta.
She's gonna
Yeah.
send her minion after her. She'll
Who,
get her
Valentina?
minion all
Well,
riled
no,
up
because apparently next week Valentina and Alicia get into it.
for a different reason.
True.
But I have a feeling that Valentina's gonna get all buck, like, oh, you hurt my girl's feelings.
And I really can't wait till Nancy
Because
someone.
didn't we see who posted those stupid Band-Aid stickers on top of Nancy's face? Alicia and Valentina.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, Rocky brings her girlfriend next week. Is this what I'm getting or
What?
picking up?
What? I missed that one.
Well, yeah. Who was it? Rocky was making out with.
Yeah, but in the clip she says, "My girl is here. I don't have time for this," or something like that.
Oh,
That was
maybe,
a butch girl.
maybe it was.
When the club, when they were like,
I
touching
honestly
tongues
thought it was
and all
Nancy
that.
for a quick second. I was like, oh, okay. But apparently not. But I mean, we all know Rocky is a lesbian. So.
Yeah,
Is she lesbian or bisexual?
All of the above.
From what I hear,
she's in a
she's
lesbian relationship now.
Oh.
Give her a cat.
But who knows with these girls because they be
Right.
faking their lesbianism.
Oh,
Stephanie.
my God.
And then we get Valentina versus Shamrock again, and I really hope Valentina gets her ass whooped.
But
and
think how
sent off
boring
by
the
it.
season would be if we didn't have Valentina. though.
There you go. That
Think about it.
Fine. That someone could have damn called in and said that.
I'm not saying it's not entertaining, but don't get mad when we critique your ass on here and really call it out. You
Yeah.
chose to do it. Now we critique it. There it is.
And I'm not critiquing you as a person. I'm critiquing your behavior. That's all.
Your actions. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up on AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can follow me at DJ Jesse J on Twitter.
Tamakawa 777.
At Chevonne_Hughes, and another one at the Debate TV Show.
At Mykee 3000 Watts.
And also next Friday, March 22nd, 8 to 11 at the Confidential in Beverly Hills. Come hang out with us. We have Nicolette Gaona, one of AfterBuzz TV's personalities. She's going to be releasing her new music video. I'll be DJing, and Mykee Wattz will be performing.
I will be performing for sure.
March 22nd. So until next week, same time, same place, with special guest Stephanie George. Peace.
Bang!
How'd your
From
string?
Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.